The computer's being weird. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this game soon. With that said, hello guys. Oops, hold on. Let me move my mic. I still got a red glue. Anyway, hello guys, Unoraptormon here. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, Old World Blues. Hopefully we'll finish the DLC today, because I'm about to lose my mind. Shit, where did I leave off? Okay, we can't, I don't think we can get all of those. But, let's... It doesn't look like there's anything else we could do here. So, World Blues it is. Let's check.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
Okay, so one momentum. Because this is starting to hurt my ears. I don't think this will affect the video though, hopefully not. Let's do it.
What? You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful.
I ought to shoot you.
Yes, yes. Yes, No, I mean yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know?
Whatever.
I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on
Hey Mobius, you gonna call yet?
on how to use them? Yes. So let me... a bit, huh? I'll figure it out.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, that's what I believe I said. I've got it. The cardiac regulator in the suit, the antenna for brain waves, and the sonic frequency for the vertebral nerves.
It's mad.
I'm thinking. This is all very complicated.
Right.
Let me check something. Of course. I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics.
Of course.
Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency, and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock, yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get his.
Oh boy.
Biological? Ridiculous. I mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back together once you had your brain. But for now, they can be used in the name of aggression. The door should be unsealed. Now, instead of being subjected to threats, we can now send an equally threatening message to Mobius. And that message is science. Deliver this message, and Big Mountain shall be freed from Mobius's reign of terror. You can go now. That's your cue.
Joy. Bunch of fucking idiots. Alright, well, let's get patched up and ready for this. Can't draw my weapon. Hello, Muggy. Needless to say, I think this place is kind of useful for crafting stuff. Alrighty, let's dump some gunk. Like these. I'll keep that together for now. Don't think I'm gonna need a shovel. We'll keep that, keep that. I'll get that repaired. And then, it should be fine. Alright. Let's get the, excuse me, Muggy. Alright, hey, Sink.
Might I be of service, sir? Very good.
Yeah. Note to self, pay attention to how much something costs. Because I just lost all of my caps. You son of a bitch. Alright, well, at least it's fixed. I don't like how long it takes to load. So, I'm heading that way, I think. Let's take a look. Yep. Let's go. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Okay.
Time to fight.
Something. Impervious to small farms. Okay. Oh my god. That seems competent. It's clearly right there, but I clearly don't see it. Okay, so... Oh, that might be why. Holy, how do I miss that? My perception sucks. Ladies and gentlemen,
Fighting over. Speaking done. Fighting now.
Okay, quick thing. Health is fine. NetX. Damage. Radex just in case. Might as well blow a Simpack. Eh,
Fighting over. This one looks pretty tough.
oh shit!
Focused impact. Focused impact.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of that. Come on, come on, come on. It's a little. There
Cessation
we
of
go!
hostilities complete.
Holy. Anything left? Swipe. Okay, before I go face Mobius. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of stim packs. Oh, geez, that was so not good. I need to head up there, looks like. Sheesh. Probably a way to actually disable it, but... Eesh. Alright, let's see. Something I need to look at real quick. Looks like I just need to keep going. Let's see, down there, so it must be up here. There we are. Okay. Alright, so we can either take on Mobius now. No. Or, ooh, ammo. Guy looks like he was ready for a fight. Where is that scuzzbucket? I guess he wasn't up here after all. Hey, I'm taking those rounds. Can always use them. Alright, so... Okay. Well, might as well. Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have to have fought it. Hey, stim pack. Wrong button. Alright, well, it looks like I'm probably actually gonna go. Ladies and gentlemen, this might not be the end after all.
Ready, steady, fighting.
I'd rather not, thank you. Hey, my neck. Okay, so I'm heading this way. I'm actually really surprised I managed to beat that giant thing. I guess there was an even bigger one, technically. Oh! That psychomedics came in handy.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
So, wait. seen yet, apparently. Doesn't look like they're way beyond this. Then again. Okay, I'm getting farther and farther away from it. But I'm currently very curious as to what's over here. Probably gonna run into more of those trauma suits. Now that I think of it, but... How do I... Guessing it's up there? Oh well. Oh shit. Oh, this way. Oh shiitake mushrooms. Hmm? Huh. Oh. Ooh, come on. There you go.
Time to fight.
How about not? Shit! A lot of mics! Oh, fuck. Oh, great. A unique one of those. Oy. Spore. Dionea muscipula. Ow. Fucking hell. Okay. I don't want to die. Come on. Come on. Game. Jeez.
The Uncanny Valley Research Center has been canceled until further notice. As in, until someone notices it.
Jeez.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Not funny.
Fighting over.
Thank goodness.
Uh-oh.
What is uh-oh? Oh, just one of those. I'm not that worried about that. There we go. There you are. Corrosive glove. Hi. Hi, Kaloy. Holy. Alright. Ah, shit.
That's all.
That's good. I'm gonna see if I've got any weighty health items real quick. I'm kinda hoping so. Nope. Eesh. How much? Okay, I'm not too far over. Still looking for weighty. Okay. Alright. Okay. There we go. That's all nice and fixed. Yay. Okay, go back to moving around fairly quickly. Alright. So. Ah.
This one looks pretty tough.
What one? Okay, it's... I walked right over it.
That's all.
Turn the samples to the sink. Okay. Then I'll hop back to the Forbidden Dome. Go from there. Alright. First off, you.
You got some plans for me, don't you? Yeah, I can smell it all over you.
Or you could just be smelling acid. Ugh.
Ah, yeah, baby. Just slip it in there. All the way down in that dark, moist earth. Launching interface.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so good, I might seed you just by looking at you.
Wait. Okay. Hi. Hey, Puff. Last but not least, you. Why are you so finicky?
What's the haps?
You're right up his face.
Right on, baby. Just plug it in and I'll mix you up a sweet, sweet sound. Right on.
Let's try out Roboscobrian. Alright, and then... Alright. I think that's all I can do.
You
for
require
these
some
guys.
additional services?
Yep.
And rightly so.
What?
If you know what the word proletariat means, do you know what that makes you? Well-read and erudite. For a communist.
One moment. I adore my cats. As if you could hear the meowing in the background, it's just Puff going crazy. Going meow meow meow. Alright. So I'm usually not that big on stealth stuff, so
Uh-oh.
howdy. I guess I was looking right at it. Sort of. Good. So it was burnt off. This kind of looks like the think tank. Except there's only one. Boy.
I'm running out of floor space for my
Do you like me?
calculations.
Oi!
Was that all?
Oi!
Hmm? Yo! Hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely. Oh, well, that's good. Were we supposed to fight? I certainly don't feel violent, but, well, these contraptions make it hard to tell.
No shit.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Wow, this... I'm not quite sure how to take this. This is kind of... weird.
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Oh my guys, just want to look at real quick. Okay. I've got MyFitnessPal, so I'm trying to keep track.
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything I do. Even if I forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh well.
I kind of feel sorry.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Oh, maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
Unpleasant answers.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities.
Impossibilities.
Please be my guest. The receptor is there. And the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good. Good. Better. Oh, yes. That feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break. Well, Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought, but they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts. I find things curious as well. Go on.
I feel so sorry for him now.
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take Mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose. Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the reasons better than I do. Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one.
What's the old one?
This name's as real as you or I, although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming. Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then... The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan 9s in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. They're probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse.
Okay, that's...
So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan 9s in case the 7s fail. Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quiet professional. Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
Right.
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host. There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts. Yes, very good. I should have mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats.
That makes sense.
In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodock in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem. And the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial selves into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation,
They'll die.
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly. Oh. That means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried. The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either. Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so. Yes, this is getting interesting. You are just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you?
Yeah, for good reason. I don't want to kill him, though.
Oh, intriguing. I've never been killed before. Although, after that time I got that phlegmy discharge in my biogel, I wished I had been. Well, if there's going to be killing, I defer to your expertise in this matter.
I don't want to kill him.
How should we begin? Engineering viruses? Cancer-atic beams? Atomics? Electrocutioning? Or should I summon my minions? Yes, my minions. Whoa, have they not constructed themselves yet? That's a bit premature of me. The Robo-Scorpions, of course. They can assemble themselves from floor panels and parts scattered about. Quite inventive. Never really know when they might suddenly appear. Minions, destroy this intruder! Or perhaps make it more dramatic. Minions, to me! Oh, yes, that's quite a bit better. I attack
Sleeping
you.
done. Fighting now.
Oh, yes, attack you.
This will keep you on your feet.
Kinda didn't really want to kill him.
No more stim packs.
Oh shit. Trouble, I am in so much trouble, I am so fucking dead. Shit.
We're out of stim packs. Maybe you'd be better off with an autodoc suit.
Yeah, considering. Okay, I've gotta have something. I don't want anything right now. One of them. Damn. Come on.
No more stim packs.
Oh shit. I don't want to use these. Oh, fucking course. Damn it. Take more of the drug to relieve it. Side effects are visited doctor cure. See if I got a grenade. Freaking frag mine, but yeah.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Okay. So, science unit. Funny. Oh. No. I think I might go with, ooh. I think I'm gonna go with center of mass because I've been using bats a lot.
Well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again? Ah, well, as to that, you'd be surprised how hard a feminine-sounding voice modulator is to find in the Forbidden Zone. It's not as though brain-sustaining life support tanks grow on trees. I had to take what I could get.
Fair enough.
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
I'm gonna kill you. I would say I'm gonna kill you, but you're my own brain, so...
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment? I most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, that sense of righteousness and that rush you get when you help someone, do you know where those come from?
You?
Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are. Well, look, it's all a very complex system of biofeedback and other things I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Excuse you.
Oh, all right. Perhaps I am, but at least I'm logical about it. I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you. Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat oozing hormones. I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it? Indeed, quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it? I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
Oh, good grief.
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem.
That is.
Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share. Oh, lovely. We've reached the mindless violence portion of the program. Tell me, what exactly are you, and I use the word loosely, planning?
Oh, shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
With an attitude like that, it's small wonder you got yourself shot in the head. I'd like to find a nice little place to live, maybe in Good Springs, and settle down where we won't get shot at. Not as often, at any rate. But since that doesn't seem likely, what's your plan? Right! Look out, think tank! This brain is coming out of its jar! I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
I kind of feel bad that I killed Mobius. Actually, and as always, I'm gonna go loot his corpse. Okay. Yape. Oh, that's not good. Wait. Let's see. Oh, great. I'm addicted to the buff out now. Huzzah. Several freaking 100 drugs, it seems. Bottom down. Okay, that actually didn't do any damage. I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of sad that I had to kill Mobius after hearing all of that. And I think at the beginning of this DLC, I even said I wanted to team up with Mobius and take down the think tank. Well, now he's about to be as friendless as he is dead. Yes.
You require some additional services?
Yep.
And rightly so.
Tell you about Saxmatron.
You require some additional services?
Yes. Less resistant to poison, 50%, and robots are only somewhat confused by you. But on the bright side, healing items are twice as effective.
Version 4.0. That cat was the best chocolate player ever.
You require some additional services?
Yep, Doc, I do. Now I'll be crippled again, but your strength and damage threshold bonuses have been doubled. Yeah, that's awesome. And I now have my brain back in my head. Well, close to it. Okay. Actually, let's make sure I've got enough healing items on me, shall we? Actually, with that said, I'm gonna end the episode here. I'm probably gonna do a bunch of crafting stuff, so if you guys see me pop into my inventory in the next video and there's like a shit ton of stuff going on, then...
Who do you think is cuter? Dr. Klein or Dr.
Who's ready
Boris?
for a party?
Alright, with that said, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Unoraptormon signing out. Ciao!